Hello, everyone. I am LJ Thomas, and you know me from the Purely Positive Network. Today, we're doing an interview on South Carolina Gets Lit. This show exposes authors as we build readers because it's also a literacy program. We're going to be talking today with Nicole S Brown, who has educational poetry and some other things that she's going to share with us. So, help me welcome her to the show. How are you doing today, Nicole?
I'm doing great.
I am glad. I want to say thank you for joining us. Um, we give our heartfelt condolences on the loss of your father
Thank
today.
you.
You are very welcome. It really speaks to who you are as a person to do this interview anyway, okay?
Yes.
So I'm curious because I know how many books you have. What made you decide to start writing?
Well, I've had a lot of experiences in education that were good and some that were not so good. And I wanted to share my thoughts about different scenarios and different educational concepts and, even bits and pieces of my life and other people's lives in words, because I grew up in a house with a whole bunch of people. I was the youngest of seven kids, and
Oh,
they didn't want to listen to a lot of things that I had to say. So I learned how to, express myself through writing, and it helps me, and it's therapeutic. And I was discovered at an early age in elementary school, and they put me in a lot of creative writing classes, advanced ELA classes, and stuff like that. And just generally, all around, I'm just a nerd because I like, I like, I studied chemistry in college, so I'm just all around scholar. I guess I would say about that about myself.
you know what? I love that description. I absolutely love that description. That's what I'm gonna put. Nerd. I'm just kidding.
Well, my dad says that I'm a ghetto nerd. That's what he says. Yeah, because I
That's
can make a learning song out of pop songs, and I have quite a few of those.
oh, really? Look at
Hmm.
you. Now we're discovering the little hidden talents. I had such a nice time with our conversation the other day, and I was expecting to talk about your poetry, but look at you bringing out all this other stuff. Oh,
Well,
you got stuff.
actuality, I'm a certified music teacher, certified chemistry,
Oh,
certified physics, general science, vocal music, and reading. And really and truly, naturally, I'm shy by nature. You know, I I would sing in front of people more than I would talk. So I'm getting out of that comfort zone, being that I'm a writer and I have to talk about my poetry.
you know what? We're kindred spirits and being shy. I think that's a requirement to be a nerd. but
Mhm.
but it's interesting to me how your shyness helped you develop other ways of expressing yourself. Basically, that's what happened with me. My shyness helped me develop other ways to be able to communicate what I thought, what I felt, and how I could communicate with other people. So
Yeah.
let's talk about, wow, you just said so much. Let's talk about your
Yeah,
poetry.
I could put on a show. I put on a show for my mom once when she was cleaning up a house.
Really?
She cleaned up a lot of houses when I was a kid. She cleaned up a lot of doctors and lawyers and politicians' houses. And I
Hmm.
would, this song called Abra. This is just something I wanted to tell you. This song came now named Abracadabra. You know that by
Yes.
Steve. Yeah. Uh, she didn't know I could sing until that song came on the radio. And then I got up on the table at those people's house and I put on a show for my mom. And she was like, she was enjoying it at first. And then she looked around and she was like, you better get off of these people's table.
That's hilarious. How
Yeah,
old were you when you did that?
I think I was about 4 or 5.
Oh,
Mhm. I was little.
a little person.
Yeah, I was a
Oh,
little person.
well, I want to hear that voice of yours at some point. Not today, but at some point, I definitely want to hear that voice of yours. Um,
Okay.
you do something that I aspire to do one day, which is sing in front of people. I get so nervous doing that. My husband says I sing in front of people, but I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous about it. Anyway, I know that you have over 14 books.
Yes.
Do you have something else new coming out?
Well, the 15th book is coming out soon, and it's part of the series that we're going to be talking about today.
Okay.
It's part of the School Days, Holidays, and All Days That Lie Between series. It's called Many More School Days, Holidays, and All Days That Lie Between, and it has lots and lots of stuff in there, things that I've done taught over the years and programs that I put on over the years when I taught in several places in Louisiana and Mississippi. So it has four sections in there. It has general ed and social general character ed and social studies, and then my teaching experience is like different lessons that I compiled, that I
Mhm.
made up myself. And then like it has all about math and science, and then all about holidays, ELA, and music, and whatever else I can put in there.
Oh, wow. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get my copy. I can't wait to get it. I whew, you said so much. I was not ready for this. I thought the interview was gonna go one way, and look, you just came and threw me a curveball. So now I got to switch and put on a different mitt. So I get to catch this
I'm
curveball that you threw.
sorry.
No, no, no. Don't apologize. This is a good thing. This is a very good thing. I love for my interviews to be um not necessarily spontaneous, but kind of free flowing, because then I get the real person. And that is exactly what you're giving me. So I know you're going to do a few pieces of poetry. So let's go ahead and hear your first piece. Okay.
Yes. Okay. This is one that I did for some students that really didn't have a lot of people in their family that even went to college, and they
Hmm.
never had that as an aspiration, and it was just something to uplift them. In actuality, I did this with a group in Baton Rouge, and we did it to the we did the song Nick with recorders, drums, and rhythm sticks and so and xylophones. It was really the crowd was crunk. The parents were really, and yeah. So we read this, the kids read it, and then after that we played that college, cadence. We call it the college cadence, and it was really Nick. But and they played it with their recorders and xylophone and drums and rhythm sticks and whatever else they had, bells,
Wow.
whatever.
Wow.
Okay. We're going to college, not just to sing, dance, and to be in band. We're going to college. We're going to take a stand for higher education. We'll use our gifts in art and music. So, yes, we choose it. We're going to college. We're gaining knowledge. We're learning to read so that we'll read to learn. Because out there in our global world, there's much prosperity to earn. We will play our best instrument, our brain, and will only entertain education. We will rock the nation with our learned skills. We will turn our wheels by using our writing implements to promote achievement. So join our band and sing and dance to understand that we're going to college. We're getting prepared because with the global world, we have so much to share.
I love that. Oh, I love that. So many
Thank
kids need to
you.
hear that. Oh my goodness. That's really nice. I like it. I like it a
Thank
lot.
you.
Oh, so okay, so now you have whet my appetite. What else do you have?
I have one more. I wrote this one when I was in college because, I had so many aspirations, so many dreams, and I felt like, I was stuck in a place that I didn't really want to be in, and I wasn't going to ever be able to follow my dreams. So I kind of uplifted myself by writing this one, and it's called Follow Your Dreams.
Okay.
Follow your dreams, even when others may lower your self esteem. Follow them, my friend. Follow your dreams. You'll never ever know what you'll be if you don't follow your dreams. You may live ever wondering what you could have achieved. Follow your dreams. They could transform from little dreams into huge realities and tremendous actualities. Follow your dreams. Follow them. Follow them until they are real at the very end.
That is so inspirational. There are so many kids who need to hear that. And just to tie this in and throw this out at you, I would really love to use those in my literacy program because I work with kids 1 to 12 years old and they need that positive reinforcement. You know what I'm saying? You being an
Yes,
educator, you
ma'am.
know exactly what I'm saying.
Yes, ma'am.
uh, wow, I cannot believe you got all this hidden stuff. If I hadn't, see, thank you, LinkedIn, because if I hadn't contacted you on LinkedIn, I would not know this.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
you are very welcome. So where can someone get your books?
Well, they're available at many online retailers worldwide, including Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Books a Million, A Books, Harvard Bookstore, you name it, it's there. You know, they're even in bookstores in Nigeria. I also have my own personal websites where my books are sold, and it's etsy.com/shop/poetry at best, or author Nicole S Brown.yolasite.com.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wow, that is tremendous. That is absolutely tremendous. Okay, so there's no reason for anybody not to be able to get your book because, like you said, it's available everywhere, even globally, even in Nigeria. I talk to people in Nigeria all the time. I have a
Yeah.
meeting with somebody in Nigeria later on this evening. So
Yeah, I'm really excited about that because I've never really physically left the South, but it's an honor and a privilege to have my work going or in places that I've never been, but I've read about.
that is a blessing. That is a blessing. And that is certainly an accomplishment for you. It shows how hard you work to make sure your books are available. And especially with the topic of your books, this is something that people need to know about. People need to be able to access and be able to get their hands on and read and pass it on and tell others about it and all that stuff because this kind of stuff should go on for generations, you know.
Yes.
Um, so if someone is watching this interview, besides me who wants to get in touch with you, because I will anyway, someone is watching this interview and they want to connect with you on social media, how can they do that?
Well, I have several social media sites that I'm on. I'm on um I'm on Facebook, and I'm Nicole Sharon Brown. It's spelled Sharon Brown. That's my personal. And then I have a fan page, which is Outstanding Author and Poet Nicole S. Brown. Those are both on Facebook. And then I have Instagram, and it's all lowercase author Nicole S. Brown. I'm on TikTok, author Nicole S. Brown, and I'm also on LinkedIn as um, author Nicole S. Brown, EDS. Um, and one more, I'm on Tumblr as author Nicole S. Brown as well. And I'm always on Pinterest, but
Oh,
that's like for me because I like to cook and bake. I love to decorate cakes. That's like my hobby now. I love it, love it, love it, love it.
look, she didn't say poetry was her hobby. I want y'all to understand. She did not say poetry was her hobby. She said she liked to cook and bake and decorate cakes, is what she said. So, I have
Well, poetry is a hobby, but now it's a job.
no,
It
poetry is
started
not a
off as
hobby,
a hobby.
sweetheart. That's not a hobby. Not what you write. That's not a hobby. That's serious work. That's a calling. Let me say it that way. That's a calling.
Yeah.
And you're good at it. You're good
Well,
at it.
thank you.
I like it very, very much. I can't wait to talk with you, see how we can collaborate with each other. I cannot wait. I got so much to talk to you about. So,
Wow.
for real, I'm serious. So, we have, okay, your books are worldwide. We have all your social media. What
Yes.
message would you like to give to anyone who is viewing this episode?
Well, to students, since you're dealing with students, never give up, even when it's not the subject matter is not given to you in a manner that's uh, feasible to your spirit. Man, don't give up. You know, you gotta hustle. You gotta get it. You know, I mean, it's not gonna be nothing in this world is gonna be easy for you to obtain, and if it is, it's not worth it. You know, so all I'm saying is, even in everything you do, whether it's authoring, cooking, this was what my mom told me: authoring, cooking, cleaning, whatever. Try to be your best. Do your best. Be the best one you can be, and keep on rolling, because you're gonna lose some people. Some people are in your life for a season. Some people are gonna stay with you forever. But just be prepared to, for others to fall by the wayside or even become naysayers, but you still got to keep on rolling. You got to keep on rolling. Never give up.
I love that. From generations past to the future. I love that. Great, great wisdom passed on. So I want to thank you once again. Is there anything else you would like for us to know?
Yeah, I wanted to share another piece, and I
Okay,
wanted, because since you said something about my dad, I wasn't going to share this one, but I want to. It's in a new book, and it's called "Ode to a Sportsman."
okay.
It's my dad. He used to referee games, and it's called "Ode to a True Sportsman." So I want to share that one with you, if you don't mind.
I don't. Go ahead.
One moment, please. The sportsmen that I know trained me on the turf of Monroe's rugged South Side, where the colors of both true sportsmen and those untrue could not hide. Monroe is the capital of Louisiana's sportsman's paradise. I remember having a sportsman of truth who gave great advice. We enjoyed the products of his fishing and hunting more than twice. Because of a true sportsman, we never missed the sight of Friday night lights. Many games he officiated, in other words, he was a referee. He taught us the rules of many sports indeed. In us, he planted seeds in the game that we call life. He always taught me that not everything in this world is right, but I must strive for the best and forget about the rest. When the day is light and the night is dark, that we should let the light of good sportsmanship spark, no matter how roughly the game of life is played. Life is a contact sport of unusual sort, and that we all have our own set plays from the truest coach guided our game. We are the star players that affect the plays of others. Well, this true sportsman that I know taught me that no matter how tough the game is played, to never give up and to not throw in a towel when plays of others are off the wild or foul. He was with me for a little while, and he has to go to be with the true referee who sacrificed his only son's life so that we could be free in true paradise, because he was a true sportsman that won the game of life.
That is beautiful, and you're gonna make me cry.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just reminds me of my dad. It's okay. It's okay. I'm glad you um could read that. That is very sobering and it's beautiful as well. So anyone who gets this new book that comes out, you're in for a treat. Um,
Yes.
you are in for a treat. And look at that beautiful smile on your face. Wow. Wow.
Thank you.
I am so honored to have had you here today. And I pray that you will come back. You're a friend of the show now. So I pray that you will come back when you got some big news or you got something big happening with your books or other things. We'll talk about that. And, and I want to thank you for taking the time to be with us today.
I'd like to thank you as well. This is a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity, and I'm very thankful. Words cannot express my gratitude. I am truly thankful.
Oh, wow. Wow. Likewise, you are very welcome. I want to thank everyone for joining us today. Remember that education and reading and writing is a good thing. If you're an author, please continue to read and write, and I'll be talking with you soon. Bye.